Let's look at the different types of posts that you can make on LinkedIn. Now, when you go and you click create a post, this is the pop-up window that you get where you can start entering your content. And at the bottom, you'll see a number of options for different types of content. And if you click on the three dots here, you can actually see all, I think it's 8 or 9 different types of posts that you can make. And I'm not going to walk through all of these, but I will walk through the most common ones that you will be making on LinkedIn. First one is the most basic. It's the text-only post. No photos, no videos, just copy. Here, obviously, you can include things like emojis and bold font, but it's just text. Not long ago, LinkedIn increased the character limit from I think it was 1,300 characters. They basically doubled that. So you do have quite a bit of real estate that you can use here to write your message. As you create your text-only post, try to break it up into kind of a format similar to what you see here. A couple of sentences per line. If at all possible, have a catchy headline. Don't have just paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of long text. People don't like to read, they like to scan. And if you give them a post that is easily scannable, it's going to increase the chance of them actually going through and reading the content and then engaging or leaving a comment. One of the things I've noticed about text-only posts is that the reach is typically higher. So you're going to reach more people on a text-based post than you will with other types of media. So keep that in mind. Of course, the ultimate success of any post is engagement rates, and we'll talk more about that. The second type of post is just a simple photo. So you can upload a picture, you can add supporting copy, giving it a little bit of context is always good. You can also add up to, I think it's a total of 9 pictures. So you can have a picture or you can have sort of a little mini gallery type of post. Posts that include photos typically have lower reach, somewhat lower reach than a text-only post, but the engagement rate is typically significantly higher, sometimes double. So the number of people who actually like or leave a comment on a photo is higher than that of just a text-based post. The other type of photo that you can post are animated GIFs. And there are quite a few people who use GIFs effectively in the newsfeed. And I'll give you one great example here. There's a guy that I'm connected with named James Lorraine. Really great guy on LinkedIn. I suggest everyone connect with him. If you go look at his post activity, you'll notice really quickly that he uses animated GIFs in almost every post that he makes. It's kind of become his trademark, his theme. And I really like animated GIFs because they help to stop the scroll, right? Everyone's competing for attention in the news feed. It's really easy to scroll past a text-based post sometime, but when you see animated GIFs like these, it forces you to stop, at least for a second. And if you can grab someone between the headline and that motion in that animated GIF, that can be really powerful. So follow James for more examples of how he uses animated GIFs on his LinkedIn posts. The next type of post are native videos. And when I say native, I'm talking about uploading videos directly to the platform. And we talk about this in great detail later in the course, but I want to make the distinction that we're talking about uploading videos directly to LinkedIn and not pasting a link to a video on YouTube or to some third-party website. Uploading native videos has become a very increasingly important type of media for LinkedIn. The overall reach on videos is significantly lower than that of a text-based post and lower than a photo post, but the engagement rate on videos are typically even higher than the other two. And what I've also noticed is LinkedIn seems to be, even though they're reducing the reach, they seem to be putting videos in front of people who like to consume videos, people who actually watch videos, comment on videos, people in your network who typically engage with you, they're going to see your videos. So just keep that in mind. The reach is lower, but they're trying to be more targeted and show it to people who are going to be more receptive to that type of media. Polls. Polls are relatively new to LinkedIn. They're really hot right now. The overall reach on polls is higher than pretty much any other type of media. But you can see here 17,000 views on this silly poll. That reach will decrease over time. But take advantage of polls right now because the reach is insanely high. Also, carousel posts or document posts. So when you go to click new post on LinkedIn, you can upload a document, which is basically a PDF or a PowerPoint file that you can upload. Here you can see the one that I had. It was 10 slides on, it was sort of an analysis of my last 10 posts. And I just kind of gave the numbers, the statistics, and a lesson that I learned from every post. These have also received a lot of reach here lately. I think LinkedIn is trying to raise the visibility of polls, and they're trying to raise the visibility of carousel posts on LinkedIn. So they're giving that more organic reach as a result. Those are the main types of posts. You can see here the others that we have. You can create an event. You can create a post that you're hiring, a post to celebrate an occasion like a work anniversary, find an expert, or an offer to help. But text-based posts, photos, carousel posts, polls, videos, those are typically the most common types of posts that you're going to make on LinkedIn and the ones that we focus on the most in this course.